Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, March 27th. I'm Taylor Lazenby, and joining me now is Austin Kupnitsky. Austin, it's going to be a pretty wet and kind of cold Saturday morning for...
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, that is accurate. We are going to see those rain showers continuing to move through the area here throughout most of today. Those off and on showers, there is a good chance of that. So rain showers today, some sunshine tomorrow, and then the warmer temperatures really not too far away. It will be very breezy to start out this next work week, but a strong southerly breeze will actually help to fuel those more mild conditions. Now, you take a look at our current Doppler track, and we're already seeing that first round of rain making its way through. Again, off and on showers throughout most of today is now looking likely, and you could already see that first round again making its way into the area. Visibility is also struggling here for some communities. In Madison, it has fallen to about 3 miles. This was at around 8 here just a few hours ago, so we have seen a reduction in visibility. Keep that in mind if you are traveling here for today. And your weekend forecast looks pretty good for tomorrow. Now it's going to be a little bit cooler with a high of 46, but we will see some sunshine as the breezes do pick back up.
All right, Austin, thank you. Well, we will begin this morning with the race to vaccinate. Wisconsin is among the states leading the way in administering the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, the state has passed 2.5 million shots given. As of that's the latest count, nearly 920,000 people, that's just under 16% of Wisconsinites, are now fully vaccinated. More than 27% of the state has received at least one shot. And Madison Mayor Cynthia Rhodes Conway joined the more than 175,000 Dane County residents who've received at least one vaccine dose. Now, she got hers at the Alliant Energy Center yesterday. While there, she also discussed the $49 million that the city is receiving from the American Rescue Plan that President Biden signed into law earlier this month.
Our public health system is chronically underfunded across the country, so this influx of resources is very much welcome. The Biden administration is also...
Throughout Dane County, nearly 20% of residents have been fully vaccinated. And Governor Evers is praising vaccination efforts led by the Ho-Chunk Nation after touring their mass vaccination site. Now, at the site on Thursday, the governor complimented the nation's work in protecting its community and others from the virus. In addition to tribal members, the site is open to anyone in Wisconsin who is eligible to get vaccinated. Now, the site is near Black River Falls, and it offers vaccines every Thursday. The Ho-Chunk Nation says it has administered more than 5,000 shots. More than a third of the tribal members have gotten at least one dose. And a new study has found that vaccines are effective and safe for those who are pregnant and breastfeeding. Researchers in Massachusetts looked at 131 women who received the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine and found they had about the same vaccine-induced antibody levels as non-pregnant women. They also passed on protective antibodies to their newborns. However, additional research is needed to understand how long those antibodies will last. And the White House is launching a new program to get COVID vaccines to dialysis patients. On Thursday, the Biden administration announced a new partnership with dialysis centers nationwide. Now, the goal is vaccinating people receiving dialysis as well as healthcare personnel in outpatient dialysis clinics. Now, the CDC director says people on dialysis often have more severe outcomes when they contract COVID. She says half of them require hospitalization and 20 to 30% die. And more than 600,000 people will have died from coronavirus in the U.S. by July 1st. That's according to a new projection. The latest projection by the University of Washington's Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation includes nearly 4,000 deaths more than the previous forecast made on March 17th. Now, the Institute says 10,000 lives could be saved if mask use goes up from about 75% to 95% of the population. And feeling grateful might be hard during these difficult times, but research shows that expressing your gratitude can help us come out of a crisis with a healthier perspective.
But there's an opportunity here with doing a gratitude practice to focus on the gains, those silver linings, and to really bring into view what we value, what's in our control, what's going right, and not only identify those things, but also feel a sense of appreciation and express it to others.
Dr. Mary Green says she expresses gratitude, and it's easy and free practice. It could be a phone call, sending a written letter, an email, or just telling someone in person if possible. Tuesday is National Doctors Day, and UW Health is collecting messages of gratitude for the remarkable doctors who have worked tirelessly to care for our community throughout the pandemic. You can submit a message through a link to the story that's on our website at channel3000.com. And UW-Madison Chancellor says that she thinks the upcoming fall semester will be like pre-pandemic life on campus. Now, Blank says nearly all of the courses that were offered in person in the fall semester of 2019 will return to being in person in the fall of 2021. There will still be a number of hybrid and online classes, similar to what the university has offered in the past. Another Big Ten school today, Rutgers, announced all students who want to return to campus in the fall must be vaccinated. Blank says that will not be a requirement at UW-Madison. And more local news now. An independent charter school on Madison's south side is getting a new and much larger home. One City Schools received a $14 million donation from a philanthropist who founded American Girl. Now, the school will spend the money to buy and renovate an office building on WPS Health Solutions campus in Monona. Now, the new space will allow One City to create a college and career learning program.
Starting at 6th grade, in 6th and 7th, our children will be immersed in college and career learning, like what are the options that they have. And then in 7th and in 8th and 9th grade, they're going to be doing internships and going out and job shadowing along with their educational program. But then in 10th through 12th grade, they'll be taking college classes paid for by us.
Well, One City currently serves children ages 2 years old to about 2nd grade. This new space will allow that reach to expand, covering early childhood education through 12th grade. Time right now is 8:06. Coming up, a local food pantry is getting a major boost. Plus, you're taking a live look outside this Saturday morning. Austin is tracking your weekend weather forecast. That's just ahead.
News 3 Now, your vaccine information headquarters.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, save big with a complimentary first month's lease payment on a new 2021 Corolla. To learn more, visit Toyota.com.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
You expect students to make a mess in schools, but the superintendent, under Deb Kerr's leadership, the Brown Deer School District was a financial mess. Kerr's district's accounts were overdrawn by $500,000, slamming her district with late fees. And instead of firing the employee responsible, he was given paid leave, costing taxpayers $136,000 more to pay him to do nothing. Scandals, cover-ups, taxpayer money wasted. Deb Kerr, the wrong choice for state school superintendent.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Pick and Save, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving. which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams.
American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome back. We are seeing a lot of cloud cover, and now the rain showers are starting to fall. Taking a peek at our Madison sky cam right now, we're seeing, again, a lot of cloud cover, and now that rain even hitting our sky cam at spots. Now, our visibility is also struggling a little bit as well. Now, once it gets below about a mile or so, that's whenever we really start to talk about issues. Currently, it looks like Monroe's at about 1.5 miles, so we don't have really the patchy, dense fog for a lot of communities. But it's starting to get a little thick here in some areas. In Madison, it's currently at 3 miles of visibility, and just a few hours ago, we were near perfect. So we have seen a reduction in visibility. Now, our temperatures are starting out in the 30s and 40s here this morning. Really not too bad in terms of the temps. And later on this afternoon, we are going to jump right back up into the low 50s. Now, warmer conditions not too far away. You look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, and this is greatly going to show that a strong possibility that we're going to see those above average temperatures working their way through even early in the week. Then we see a cool down that follows. But look at the end of the next work week and into the following weekend, really bringing back those mild conditions. 60s will return, and they actually could stick around for quite some time as well. Now, you also look at the 6 to 10-day precipitation outlook. Even more good news right here. Most of the country, in fact, is actually going to be a little bit drier than average, and that does include right here in Wisconsin. So some more good news there. You notice the rain chances. Very high chance here for today. We're already seeing that rain falling. And then afterwards, that chance significantly drops off. Now, you look at our Doppler track, and we are seeing that first round of showers moving through. But this isn't the end. We're still going to see a few more showers here and there. A future track is going to show that. There is a chance that we could see a break in the action around midday. And then a few more pop-up showers are possible towards the end of the day as well. So it's not going to be raining all day long, but it's not going to be dry all day long either. Then you take a look at the overall weekend forecast. Tomorrow, some sunshine returns. We have a high of 46 degrees, cooler than what we have seen, but still really not a bad day here for tomorrow. It is also going to be pretty breezy, and with a strong southerly breeze arriving here starting on Monday, that's going to bring up the temperatures, but it will be very windy outside on our Monday. So if you could take the wind, the warm temperatures will actually feel pretty nice on Monday, but again, those winds are going to be pretty pesky.
Austin, today sounds like a stay-in movie day, game night, just chill.
Anything indoors today, that's right.
Yeah, we'll take it. Thank you so much. Well, small business owners are scrambling for aid and will have more time to apply now for loans. An overwhelming margin, the Senate has extended its Paycheck Protection Program until May 31st. Now, the bill will now go to the President Biden to be signed into a law. Now, the program was originally set to expire on Wednesday. Now, businesses will have until the end of May to get their applications into the Small Business Administration under the PPP Extension Act. Small businesses hit hard by the pandemic can apply for money to prop up their payroll. And some small businesses here in Dane County have started to open back up, but many are still in danger of closing for good. Now, the county says it plans to infuse another $15 million into Small Business Pandemic Relief Fund to try and prevent that. Now, that money is part of the latest federal COVID relief package. It's the third series of grants, and owners can apply for this newest round of money starting next month. And a local food pantry is getting a major boost. The Inland Empire Community Foundation has given Madison's River Food Pantry a $400,000 grant. It's the largest grant the pantry has gotten since it first opened back in 2006. Now, officials say the money will be used to increase access to fresh, healthy produce for Dane County households facing food insecurity.
I have to pinch myself just to make sure that it's real, but our clients are going to be able to have access to healthy produce, something that the river has been doing for quite some time, but an abundance of healthy produce.
Now, part of that grant will also go towards coordinating efforts, including packaging, distribution, storage, and education. And take a look at this. Ohio is taking a bold approach to try and get New York residents and business executives to relocate. One prominent billboard in Times Square says your buildings are taller, our taxes are smaller. Jobs Ohio is behind the ad campaign and says it's getting a good response so far. Since the pandemic started, many New Yorkers have moved out of the city and trying to find lower rent. Now, the campaign is also targeting San Antonio, Seattle, Boston, and Chicago. The time right now is 8:14. There is a new vacuum on the market that looks something out of year 3000. Plus, our Will Loper has a few of the shows and movies to check out this weekend. That's next on News 3 Now this Saturday morning.
Have you heard? Tempur-Pedic sleep is better sleep.
With innovative memory foam developed by NASA, Tempur-Pedic mattresses reduce motion transfer,
Which means less tossing and turning so you can sleep undisturbed through the night. But which Tempur-Pedic is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Or get a free $300 gift when you purchase a new Tempur-Pedic. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Shop Denver Mattress today, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
One night, 3 ladies, and dozens of hits. It's the Ladies of the 80s tour, featuring Taylor Dayne, Lisa, and Evelyn Champagne King. Together live June 5th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster and at the Ho Chunk Gaming gift shop. The red hot dance party you've been waiting for. Taylor Dayne, Lisa, and Evelyn Champagne King. June 5th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your grown-up getaway.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck can be. And while we've made good on that promise by winning back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year awards, the work is never done.
During Ram Truck Month, hurry in and get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $4,000 total bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500. Visit ram.com and see your local Ram dealer today.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues. Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra controlled gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
At US Cellular, we believe everyone deserves 5G. So we're building our powerful 5G network for the millions of Americans who live outside of New York and LA, like teachers in Madison and small business owners in Rockford. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge for everyone, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Welcome back. Another peek at just a few things that you need to know here heading into this weekend. Rain showers will return for today, but this is actually one of the very few rain chances that we have in the extended forecast, so we are finally falling into a dry pattern after this very wet week with a lot of cloud cover. Speaking of cloud cover, we're going to actually see a little bit less of that for tomorrow. Some sunshine looks to return, and the mild conditions also on their way back. Even to start out this next work week, we're likely going to reach upper 50s and low 60s. Now, our Doppler track is showing some of those showers making their way into the area. Madison currently has wet pavement along with a lot of other communities. And this is just the beginning. We are expecting those off and on showers throughout much of today. And then you take a look at another issue that we are also dealing with this morning, a reduced visibility. Right now, we're down to around a mile of visibility in Boscobel and Monroe. So that could lead to a few issues if you do run into some very dense fog. Temperatures over the next 12 hours jumping back up into the low 50s. But remember, those off and on showers, so bring your umbrella if you head out today.
All right, good advice, Austin. Bring that umbrella if you go out and about. Thank you so much. Well, there's clearly no shortage of films and shows streaming right now. Our Will Loper shares a few of the best in this weekend's 3 Things to Watch.
Hey, don't forget sunscreen.
You know we play indoors, right?
That's what SPF 15 is for.
Newly streaming on Disney Plus is the series The Mighty Ducks Game Changers.
The Ducks are a powerhouse organization with a record 10 state championships. A little different than the Ducks of the 90s.
Following the events of the nearly 30-year-old Mighty Ducks films, the Ducks are now a win-at-all-costs team. So when 12-year-old Evan is rejected by them, he puts together a new team with a familiar coach.
In order to be a team, you just have to have a home rink and a coach.
What about Gordon Bombay? Gordon Bombay?
Gordon Bombay.
I'm guessing you didn't see the sign? I hate hockey, and I don't like kids.
We both know you can make such a big difference with these kids.
I've spent my entire life chasing hockey, and I have absolutely nothing to show for it.
You have us.
The first episode of The Mighty Ducks Game Changers is streaming on Disney Plus now.
Is he doing a trick?
Whether you know it or not, right here, right now, you are a coming-of-age story.
New to rent on video on demand this week is the film Boogie.
You don't want to know what's going on in my house. My mom, she's responsible, but she doesn't believe in me. My dad is irresponsible, but he believes in me.
What's up, hey, bro?
I've got to represent.
Alfred Boogie Chin dreams of becoming a basketball star, but has to juggle school, family life, and a relationship.
I need you to fight for yourself the same way you fight for being Chinese.
Boogie is available to rent for $19.99 on VOD platforms now.
I know how you feel, but you have a chance to change history.
Welcome to Baketopia!
Finally, HBO Max joins the baking competition world with the series Baketopia.
Someone is 1 cake away from $10,000.
Oh my God.
You know the drill. There's contestants, there's a baking challenge, and there's one winner with the best creation.
I'm mashing up major baking trends.
Feel like we have defied the laws of jelly.
And challenging bakers to create new ones.
This is definitely a beast of a challenge. It's gonna be a battle.
All 12 episodes of Baketopia are streaming on HBO Max now.
Hey, Gregory, don't set the place on fire.
Happy watching. Those are the 3 things you need to watch, and this is Will Loper for News 3 Now this morning.
Well, take a look at this. There is a new vacuum on the market, and it looks like something out of year 3000. This is Dyson's new V15, and it uses lasers to find dust that you otherwise would have missed. It also has a sensor to prove what's been sucked up so far, and an anti-tangle brush bar to prevent hair from getting stuck in the bristles. Now, Dyson says 60% of people are cleaning more during the pandemic than they have before. Now, we looked it up, and it would cost you about half of your stimulus check to get one of these. And if you need sugar and like sugar, lots of it, then there's a new soda that you may want to try to win online. Pepsi and Peeps are teaming up for a new cola that combines the 2 sweet flavors. Now, the companies say the new mixed drinks is the taste of Pepsi with the pillowy, soft, and sweet marshmallow flavor of Peeps. But you can't buy it in stores. Pepsi is giving away 3,000 packages through a contest. All you have to do is post your favorite springtime activities to Instagram and Twitter with the hashtag #HangingWithMyPeeps and tag Pepsi. Winners will receive a 3-pack of the mini cans in bright yellow, pink, or blue colors. Pepsi says the new flavor could eventually be sold publicly if there's a demand for it. Time right now is 8:23. We're going to keep you updated on the latest numbers from health officials regarding the coronavirus as it spreads across the country and right here in our state. Plus, Pfizer says it's starting to test its coronavirus vaccine on children. We have the details when we come back.
Max your tax refund at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off. Plus, get 4 years free financing and get tax included on purchases over $499. 2-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $899, tax included. Max your tax refund at A1 Furniture.
I can't take it anymore. It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free? Perfect.
I can change, honey.
Not you. These drafty old windows.
Oh.
It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free from Feldco.
Buy one, get one free ends Wednesday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
If Physicians Mutual were a friend of yours, we'd be like Eddie here, loyal, dependable, and always there for you. We'd be the one you'd talk to about retirement, the complexities of Medicare, and the coverage you'd need. We'd listen and give you straightforward answers. Think of us as your devoted retirement friend. At Physicians Mutual, we'll help you find the coverage you need so you can have the retirement you deserve. Oh, good boy.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford, plus a $2,000 money-back guarantee. To see how much you could save, call 1-800-949-9757. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a $2,000 money-back guarantee. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-949-9757.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford Proud. Now choose FlexBuy on a 2020 Edge and get 0% financing for 66 months. Plus $4,000 cash back.
Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture. Top brands on sale. And get tax included on any purchase over $499. Plus, get 4 years free financing. With Queen Pillow Top, just $349. Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture.
Right now, we dig deeper into how the vaccine administration process will determine the order of eligibility.
This is News 3 Now This Morning.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is March 27th. I'm Taylor Lazenby, and let's get straight to it. Austin Kopnitsky is tracking our weather this weekend. Austin, Saturday is going to be a little bit wet and rainy, but you said we have some good things to look forward to.
Yeah, we have a fantastic forecast a little bit later on. Doesn't really include today because we are going to see a lot of cloud cover today and those rain showers. A lot of us have already seen some rain shower activity move through, but our temperatures are at least pretty decent. With this, we're going to see a little bit of a surge of some more mild conditions as temperatures do eventually jump up to the low 50s a little bit later on here for today. But expect those to cool right back down to the mid 40s by the time we reach tomorrow afternoon. But tomorrow afternoon, we're not going to see the rain showers that we're actually looking at right now on our Doppler track. You can see actually that first round of lighter rain did end up passing through the Madison area, Lone Rock, Monroe, Janesville, Platteville as well. So a lot of us have seen at least a little bit of some rainfall. This isn't going to be an event that's going to cause flooding, but it's going to be those pesky showers that continue off and on throughout much of the day. And then you look at our visibility, also struggling a little bit here, down to around a mile currently in Monroe. If that drops a little bit farther, then I'm going to keep on showing this and letting you guys know exactly what's happening. But there are some patches of pretty dense fog out there this morning. So if you are heading out, you may run into that. Now, later on this afternoon, a high of 53. Again, we are going to see mostly cloudy skies and those scattered showers. But hey, at least our traffic's looking pretty good as of right now. Currently, we don't have any major slowdowns to report. Things are moving along just as they should.
All right, great information. Thank you so much, Austin. Well, Wisconsin continues to be a nationwide leader in its vaccination administration process. It's now likely that most adults in the state are eligible for their shot. To get this to this point, state health officials have made many tough decisions to get and decide who will be on priority. Our Madeline O'Neill digs deeper into how they determine the order of eligibility.
Hi, I'm here for an appointment.
Steve Gorton is used to facing a well-worn road.
Kind of like we're stuck in the movie Groundhog Day.
Stuck at his Fitchburg home during the pandemic, getting well acquainted with Zoom.
Where we just keep repeating every day.
Like many others with underlying medical conditions.
It just drives the anxiety up.
That includes Sauk City's Karen Koss, afraid to venture out at all.
I got harder as time went on. I'm chomping at the bit because you know it's coming.
The shot in the arm that can get us out of the loop and onto another path.
Oh, I've been pretty anxious to get the vaccine.
All right, great. Thank you.
One that leads to protection.
The ultimate goal is move vaccine into arms as quickly as possible.
Who goes first down that path? And how do we decide?
Vaccine is not as scarce as it was.
In the beginning, when supply was far more limited, that line had to be narrower. Wisconsin started with Phase 1A, including frontline healthcare workers. Then Phase 1B opened up to those over 65 and some occupations, including teachers. Now with Phase 1C, the Department of Health Services wants to prioritize people with high-risk medical conditions.
They need it. They are at risk. They are anxious about this.
DHS included conditions the CDC says do put people at higher risk for severe illness from the coronavirus, such as cancer, heart conditions, and obesity. They also included conditions that might, such as asthma, high blood pressure, and being overweight, bringing an estimated 2 million more people into the vaccine queue.
We're getting much closer to being able to have supply to open up to everyone, so it didn't worry us that we were putting a larger number of people in the group.
DHS says the decision was based partly on insight from the State Disaster and Medical Advisory Committee. The committee hasn't met since January, and while they only submitted formal recommendations for Phase 1B, members spoke about prioritizing people with high-risk medical conditions and certain essential workers in future phases. While the CDC recommends including essential workers, such as those in manufacturing and housing construction, before the general public in Phase 2, DHS is not including any additional job groups in our state's Phase 1C.
We just felt like continuing to create eligibility by occupational group is confusing, and many of those employees are now eligible because of the chronic health conditions.
I can't even describe it. I'm sleeping better already.
People like Karen, whose niece helped her schedule a vaccination appointment.
I'm just happy.
And Steve, who's now on his way to immunity after his first shot.
Perfect.
All right, it was just a little poke.
Regardless of where you are in line, DHS says the bottom line is everyone 16 and up will be eligible soon.
Brief amount of time, we still have to get through this. And we've already got a year into it, so don't blow it now. Okay.
Well, the DHS says it determines how to move to the next phase based on how many open appointments there currently are, how much supply comes in, and how quickly eligible folks are being vaccinated. Phase 2 is expected to open eligibility to everyone 16 and older by May 1st. That could come earlier if the state speeds through this current phase. And right now, Pfizer is testing its coronavirus vaccine in children younger than 12 years old. Like adults, children will be on a 2-dose schedule 3 weeks apart. Pfizer has already evaluated the vaccine of more than 2,200 children between the ages of 12 and 15. The company says the tolerability findings were strong enough to encourage trials in younger children. And a new report found that dozens of anti-vaccine accounts are responsible for a majority of disinformation shared online. Now, the report by the Center for Countering Digital Hate refers to the accounts as disinformation dozen, saying the sites are still prominent figures on social media. Now, despite reportedly violating those terms of service, a Facebook rep says they've removed more than 2 million pieces of content since February. A new investigation by NPR finds that articles falsely connecting vaccines and death are among the most highly engaged with content online. And the FTC says scammers are now using a new trick to try and steal your money and your personal information. People across the country have reported getting emails and texts out of the blue asking them to fill out a limited time survey about a COVID vaccine. In exchange, the scammers are offered a free reward if they pay shipping fees. The FTC says no legitimate surveys like this exist. If you get one, do not click on links or open any attachments or give any personal information. And in our national news, the Biden administration is putting money towards cutting the cost of solar energy. On Thursday, the Energy Department said it aims to cut the cost of solar energy by 60% within the next 10 years. They are putting nearly $128 million into funding the lower cost to improve performance and speed the deployment of solar energy technologies. To reach Biden's climate and energy goals, the department says solar would need to be deployed at 5 times its current rate. If this goal is reached, the country would be powered entirely by clean grid by the year 2035. And Democrats are urging President Biden to end a marijuana hiring policy. Now, several White House staffers were asked to resign, were suspended, or are working remotely after revealing past marijuana use during their background checks. 30 lawmakers sent a letter to Biden asking him to clarify White House employee policy. They also want past marijuana use to be removed as a potential disqualifier. Marijuana is legal in Washington, D.C., but it is illegal on the federal level. In regards to some of the staffers who were asked to resign, an official says there were other factors in play, such as hard drug use. Turning our attention to New York, this comes as another state draws closer to legalizing recreational marijuana. New York state lawmakers have reportedly reached a deal and are finalizing a new cannabis law. Now, according to the new proposal, a 13% tax will be tacked on to its retail sales of marijuana. Some of that money will go towards education and drug treatment. An office for cannabis management would be created, and they would issue licenses for different steps of the supply chain. And the city of Middleton no longer in the running for the strongest town competition. The city lost in the Elite Eight to Lockport, Illinois. The contest aims to recognize the most resilient communities in America. In the latest round, Middleton ended up getting just under 14% of that vote. The other 3 cities moving into the final 4 are Bismarck, North Dakota, Oxford, Mississippi, and Bentonville, Arkansas. Now, the winner will be announced on April 9th. Time right now is 8:37. Coming up, an update in Madison men's shelter shooting. Plus, we take a look at a string of car theft and robberies that have Madison police on high alert. We have the details when we come back on News 3 Now this Saturday morning.
We're in, we're out, we're back on the road. Let's go. Here we go. Pick them up, put them down. Get on in there, get a snack, go to the bathroom. Everybody goes to the bathroom. Just make sure the cat goes to the bathroom. We are not stopping anywhere else. We used to go to the bathroom. Wait, who's that guy? When did we pick him up? All right.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy. I switched for more room.
I switched for my family. For adventure.
We love our Chevy.
With an impressive lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs, it's no wonder people are switching to Chevy year after year.
I'm never switching back.
Add another Chevy to your driveway. Get a $2,250 cash allowance on most all-new 2021 Trailblazer models. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $1,000 cash allowance. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices, which means they need even more speed. Switch to Spectrum Internet and get the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits for just $44.99 a month, with a free modem and free security suite included. Call 833-686-4499. When it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Plus, download the free Spectrum TV app and watch on your devices. Switch to Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-686-4499. The fact is, Spectrum has the best services at the best price. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract. Call 833-686-4499.
Spring is here, and it's time to refresh your home. Steinhafels has the largest in-stock selection of the newest styles at the lowest prices. Right now, save 35% store-wide on furniture for every room in your house. A new leather sofa for the living room, a mattress for the bedroom, or a solid wood dining set for the kitchen. And with patio season just around the corner, find the newest styles with savings up to 50%. So shop Steinhafels and Steinhafels.com.
Here you go. Thanks. No problem.
You guys, stop yelling.
Dane County's year-long stoppage of jury trials created a huge backlog of unresolved cases.
Not just been hard on defendants, it's been very hard on victims.
With trials set to reopen in June, News 3 Now's Naomi Coles takes steps to discover how the courts will handle this overload.
We are all going to have some serious challenges managing the backlog.
Plus, national criminal justice experts weigh in. Justice delayed. Monday on News 3 Now at 5:30 p.m.
And welcome back. We've been talking about the showers for a few days now, and they're here. On the Doppler track radar, we can see those lighter showers already starting to make their way into the southern part of the state. And a lot of us have already seen our first round of that lighter rainfall. Now, off and on showers are going to be likely here for most of today. And we're going to see a lot of cloud cover other than the actual showers. So don't expect to see a lot of sunshine today. We will see some sun returning for tomorrow. Temperatures also aren't too bad right now, generally in the 30s and 40s for most communities. But our wind speeds, they're actually very low for a lot of communities this morning. Even calm right now in Camp Douglas, Wautoma, and Bosca Bell. So that is leading to some patchy fog, even dense fog in some areas, down to around 1.5 miles of visibility currently in Monroe. We'll keep checking in on the visibility later on this morning.
All right, Austin, thank you so much. Well, the suspect in the Madison men's shelter shooting, who's been on the loose since Monday, is now in custody. Ronald Stevens turned himself into the Milwaukee Police Department on Thursday night. He is charged with attempted homicide for shooting at the Fleet Services building on 1st Street. During the incident, a Madison officer fired their weapon. The Department of Criminal Investigation is still looking into this incident. And Madison police say 5 people were arrested on Thursday in connection with a car theft and possible robberies. Now, police say it started around 5 when an officer spotted a reported stolen vehicle. The chase ended with a crash near the Peasant Ridge Apartments. Police say the vehicle and its 5 occupants are also believed to be involved in 2 robberies in the parking lots at the West Side Walmart and Hilldale Target, where purses were stolen. And Jacob Blake has filed an excessive force lawsuit against the officer who shot and ultimately paralyzed him. Now, the lawsuit, which lists Kenosha officer Rustin Chesky as the only defendant, is seeking unspecified damages. Now, the shooting captured on video by a bystander turned the nation's spotlight on Wisconsin during the summer marked by protests over police brutality and racism. Time right now is 8:42. Coming up, finding affordable housing in Madison can be incredibly tough right now. How one nonprofit is helping this situation. And you're taking a live look over the Capitol this morning. Austin is tracking your full forecast. That's next on News 3 Now this Saturday morning. But first, we want to say a big happy third birthday. Happy third birthday to Molly and Quinn.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
A great night's sleep starts with a new mattress from Steinhoffels. Shop the new Tempur-Breeze. With next-generation cooling technology, you'll sleep up to 8 degrees cooler all night long. Right now, you can save $300 on a Tempur-Pedic Luxe Adapt or a Breeze mattress and get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Plus, with Steinhoffels 60-month special financing and free delivery, your new mattress is even more affordable. So shop Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe everyone deserves 5G. Not just New York and LA, but the millions of people in cities like yours, like Milwaukee, Knoxville, and Des Moines. That's why we're including 5G on all plans, no extra charge. Because everywhere matters, like Economowalk, Claysville, Prineville. U.S. Cellular has included 5G on all plans, no extra charge. Get unlimited data as low as $30 a month. U.S. Cellular.
More Americans are growing their own vegetables than ever before. At Garden Mats, we're here to help people supplement their food supply with fresh, organic vegetables. Whether you are a beginner, novice, or master gardener, Garden Mats make gardening a breeze. Spend your summers trying to keep up with each other, not your weeds. Go to gardenmats.com and plan your garden today.
There are endless ways to see the world. But when it comes to actually getting there and experiencing every soul-changing corner of it, there's only one. The Jeep Cherokee.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 84 months or $4,750 total cash allowance on select 2021 Jeep Cherokee models.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
And that!
Ooh, take it all.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
And welcome back. Just another peek here at your forecast, what to expect over these next 7 to 10 days. We're really changing the tides of what we have seen over this last week. We are going to see some sunshine returning, and we are also going to see mild temperatures. Now, it's hard for me to say that if you take a peek at what's behind me right now on our sky cam, because we still have a lot of cloud cover. We are seeing those rain showers moving through, and we actually have reduced visibility as of right now. Some fog is out there and active this morning, down to around around 1.5 miles in Monroe. Madison was around 8 to 10 earlier on in the morning, but since then they have seen that fog really thickening up in the area. So if you run into some patchy dense fog, of course take it slow, and low beam headlights are a little bit better than the high beams. Now our temperatures currently in the 30s and 40s. Notice how the farther north we are, that's where we see some of those chillier temperatures. 39 in Wisconsin Dells, Camp Douglas still hanging at around 36 degrees. But we are going to look at warmer temperatures in the extended forecast. You're going to see that here over the next 10 days, even for Monday and Tuesday. We're talking 60s thanks to a strong southerly breeze. Then we cool things off briefly. Then the next warm up hits, and that next one looks to actually stick around for at least a little bit longer than just a few days. So we'll take that for as long as we could possibly get. On top of that, more good news. Dry conditions will end up sticking around and staying for also some time. 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook. That shows most of the country even seeing a little bit less precipitation than what we normally would in this time frame. So you look at our current rain chances today. Oh yeah, we definitely have it. We are expecting those off and on showers throughout most of today with a lot of cloud cover. Some sunshine returns tomorrow, but notice how the rain chances just drop off dramatically. By the time we reach tomorrow, we really hold on to that dry pattern for quite some time, which is great news here after the week that we just had. But overall on our Doppler track, we have one more day with a lot of cloud cover and quite a few rain showers as well. That first round already has made its way through, but that's not the end. We still are expecting a few more off and on showers here and there throughout the day. Around midday, I do think there still is that potential for a little bit of a break period, but keep that umbrella on hand because those off and on showers could happen pretty much at any time here for today. Now, overall, your weekend forecast still looking pretty good, especially by the time we reach tomorrow, but it's going to get pretty breezy with a high of around 46 degrees. At least some sunshine will end up returning. Speaking of sunshine, we actually have a lot of that here on our 10-day forecast. It looks pretty good overall, I would say here, especially with all the sun and the more mild temperatures. A little bit of a cool down towards the middle of this week, and then afterwards we warm right back up. Say hello to the 60s and sunshine here for a good portion of these next 10 days.
Wow, 60 and sunshine. I never thought those two words you would say. So I'm looking forward to it, Austin. Thank you so much. Well, finding affordable housing in Madison is incredibly tough right now. Nonprofits like Habitat for Humanity are making it a little bit easier, but they're having a difficult time recruiting volunteers. Our News 3 Chris Stanford recently found out there's a group of 9 visitors doing something about it.
There's nothing easy about building a house.
It's been a hard winter for us.
Especially during a pandemic.
A lot of folks were home taking care of their health.
And you rely on volunteers to build them.
Or taking care of their grandkids so the kids could work.
That's why the timing is perfect for this group to pick up the power tools and keep Habitat for Humanity of Dane County buzzing along.
It's really just a sign of the community coming together.
Meet Lauren.
I'm from Titusville, Florida.
And the rest of her crew.
I'm from South Florida.
Cleveland, Ohio.
New Hampshire.
Clover, South Carolina.
They're AmeriCorps volunteers here at Habitat sites on the north side for 10 weeks.
I wanted to learn about the different challenges that Americans across the country are facing.
The challenge for Habitat is overcoming a 40% drop in volunteers from before the pandemic. They've lowered the number of houses they plan to build and asked AmeriCorps for extra help.
We've had to redeploy staff, bring on the AmeriCorps, which there is a cost to us for that. We've had to hire some vendors. We've had paid folks putting on some roofs, putting in some drywall.
Now, as the seasons change, Habitat, like the rest of us, are hoping for easier times ahead.
So we're hoping as spring and summer comes along, we'll have a lot more places to get folks out and get them back volunteering to help more families in need around Dane County.
Well, Habitat has made some safety adjustments at their build sites and their restore. Now, things like smaller groups, sinks at the job site, and no more food on site. Masks, of course, are required, and now that the weather is starting to warm up, they can have more people working outside. Time right now is 8:51. Stick with News 3 all weekend long. Amanda will have the day's top stories later tonight at 6 and at 10. But first, a handwritten job application may be worth now more than it was for the actual job. We'll be right back in a moment.
Furnish your home in good taste with Pletz Furniture. Shop for new ideas from a large selection of quality name brands in stock and ready for delivery, including Lazy Boy, Sealy, and Amish-made furniture. Pletz Furniture in downtown Baraboo. Quality furniture at lowest prices.
New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month. You've been waiting, and it's back. It's the Ready, Set, Go sales event at East Madison Toyota with huge savings on new 2021 Camry. Just $199 a month, plus complimentary first month's payment. Ready to save big? Then go now to East Madison Toyota. New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month at East Madison Toyota off I-90 and 151.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
At GHC, we want you to be safer at home. We have more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
If you've been injured, you know what to do.
Gruber Law says, one call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
One call, that's all. Gruber Law Office says, one call, that's all. One call, that's all. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
In the race for Greene County Judge, only one candidate has the experience to keep us safe: Jane Bucher. As an attorney, Jane Bucher is the only candidate with deep courtroom experience handling over 2,300 cases. Jane Bucher is the only candidate to help start a drug court, saving lives and reducing crime. And Jane Bucher is the only candidate endorsed by hundreds of community leaders, judges, and attorneys.
As your judge, I'm prepared to make tough decisions, treat people fairly, and keep Greene County safe and strong.
Furnish your home in good taste with Pletz Furniture. Shop for new ideas from a large selection of quality name brands in stock and ready for delivery, including Lazy Boy, Sealy, and Amish-made furniture. Pletz Furniture in downtown Baraboo. Quality furniture at lowest prices.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team for your most accurate forecast.
Well, finally this morning, a dog from Canada comes to her owner's rescue in a heroic form, and it's all caught on camera. Along with some more lovable animal news, Meredith Wood has a take a look at this.
Here's your daily dose of cuteness as Zoo Miami introduced this adorable endangered baby black rhinoceros. The male rhino calf was born back in February, but he and his mother were off exhibit so they could have some bonding time. The pregnancy lasted about 15 months. This is the fourth birth for the mother. And get a load of this hero dog. Clover stops traffic to get help for her owner, and it's all caught on camera by a neighbor's security footage. Haley Moore was on a walk with her dog when she had a seizure and fell to the ground. The pup checks on Haley, then sprung into action to get the attention of someone who could help. Eventually, Clover flagged down a truck where the man inside was able to assist Haley and get more help for her. Haley's doing fine now and is grateful that her rescue dog has now returned the favor. Who needs the hassle of an amusement park? The lines, the cost, the crowds. With some 2x4s, PVC pipes, cinder blocks, and sandbags, you can build a roller coaster in your own backyard. That's what this teen from Georgia did, and it took him only 3 weeks. Ben Tolliday got a little bored during the pandemic, so he got to work building his own personal thrill ride. It's given him lots of social media love. He's even thinking this could be a dream job for him one day. But in the meantime, his mom can't wait for him to take it down.
This is not going to be a permanent fixture in my yard.
For Take a Look at This, I'm Meredith Wood.
We'll also take a look at this. This handwritten job application may be worth more now than the actual job at the time. Now get this, someone paid more than $200,000 for it. The single-page questionnaire was signed by none other than Apple's CEO and founder Steve Jobs. On Wednesday, it was auctioned off for 162,000 British pounds. That's roughly around 200,000 American dollars. And the application was in 1973, and it highlights his job experience with computers and calculators. Austin, that is so cool. I hope one day my resume is worth, something.
Same here. And
Probably not much,
it's
but
fascinating that people. Yeah.
That's so cool.
People will sell anything nowadays. I mean, I love it. And I'm here to sell you a gorgeous forecast here for the extended forecast. After today. Again, those off and on showers. It's not going to be raining all day, but it's also not going to be dry all day. You probably won't see any heavy downpours or thunderstorms, but it's just not going to be a very pretty one overall. And just one more peek here at your 10-day forecast. Sunshine not too far away at all.
All right, that will do it for us. We'll see you tomorrow morning.